Thank you very much for coming this evening to our Spring Landlord Conference. We're at a different venue today. I've seen a lot of faces that have been to our conferences before. Thank you very much for returning, and to those who haven't been before, I hope you enjoy it and get a lot out of it. Just as a brief introduction, for those who haven't met me, I'm Clarke. I'm the Lettings Director at Nock Deighton. We cover anything to do with property, lettings and property management. We specialise in HMO management, asset management. We deal with residential sales, of course, property auctions, land and new homes, and also we specialise in investment opportunities. So this evening, just to go through the agenda, first of all, we will have Ryan Garbett. Those who've been here before have met Ryan, who's going to be doing the buy-to-let mortgage and finance update, which is forever changing. So he'll give an update this evening. Then after that, we've got Ross Twell from the Lettings Hub, who's going to be talking about landlord insurances, which again is quite important, especially in this current market. And also the Lettings Hub have kindly sponsored the event this evening, so thank you very much. Then at 7 o'clock we'll have a brief interval and networking. We've got some teas and coffees and some refreshments at 7 o'clock for about 15 minutes. Then at 7:15, we will have Andrew Ainge from Nock Deighton, our Bridgnorth sales director, who will be talking about buying and selling at our Nock Deighton live property auctions. And then our special guest star speaker, Paul Champlina, is going to be talking to you about how to survive as a landlord in 2024, and also giving an update on the Renters Reform Bill, which is due to come into force this year. And then that will follow by any questions and answers. We aim to finish at about 8:45. So just to give you a brief market update, first of all, before I hand over, some Rightmove figures I got from about the Q4 2023. Just on the rents, the average rents for the West Midlands is now £1,143 per month, according to Rightmove, which is 10.6% year-on-year change. And then the average yield is 6.5% in the West Midlands, according to Rightmove. Looking at the Office of National Statistics figures for the Index of Private Housing Rental Prices for January 2024, for the West Midlands, they're reporting that there is a 6.2% increase in average rents as well. So the ONS figures are always lower than the general sort of market figures, but again, higher figures over the last 12 months than any other 12-month period. And that is actually the second highest to London. So looking at all the region areas over the UK, London was 6.9, and this is the second highest in the West Midlands at 6.2%. So just an update on UK property sales in April 2024. According to Rightmove, in the West Midlands, the average price is just over 292,000 of property sales, which is up by 1.1% over the last month and 2.3% increase in the last 12 months. So the market is still quite buoyant. Average 66 days to sell as well. According to our own figures, Nock Deighton property sales, Q1 2024, we've had a 13% increase in market appraisals in the first quarter, a 24% increase in new instructions, and our Bridgnorth office, I was just getting these figures from Andrew earlier, they actually saw a 124% increase in sales agreed in March 23 compared to in March 24 compared to March 2023. So the market is still very buoyant despite what you're hearing in the media. Okay, so if you are selling in 2024, if you have properties that you're thinking about selling, You will have heard, and we've also experienced, that many landlords have actually are exiting the market or have done over the last couple of years. And what we're finding is that there seems to be a lot of landlords who bought properties back in the 90s and the noughties, and they've had their properties in their portfolios for a number of years. And we're finding now that some of those landlords are deciding, for many reasons and many changes, and also due to retirement, that they're selling. What we're also finding is that a new generation of landlords are coming in and buying properties as well. So our numbers have been very sort of similar over the last sort of 2 years. We've lost a lot of properties, but we've gained a lot of properties as well. So we're sort of going through that change at the moment. But just talking about that, as I said, we've got a new generation of investor landlord. We've also got people who are selling properties with tenants in situ. Those of you who are on our property investment mailing list, where you get updates from myself on a weekly basis, you'll know that a lot of the properties that we're selling have got a tenant in situ. And that's why it's very important to ensure your current rent, if you are selling, is close to market levels, because it affects obviously the yields and the saleability of the property. So you can sell a property with a tenant in situ, but you do need to make sure that yield is getting close to 6% if possible. And finally, just want to mention that there is an increase in new build investment as well. Persimmon Homes have got some information in the back of the room here to introduce to you this evening. So in the break or at the end, then you can actually speak to them about properties that they have currently on 2 developments in Telford at the moment, where they're actually reducing the asking prices just for investors, so that they're close to and up to 6% as well. So that will be at the back of the room there. We've also got some brochures of properties that we currently have on the market on the tables at the back there. And so, yeah, if there's any more information you need, then just speak to myself or Andrew. And we've got a table. Some of our property management team are on the table over in the corner there. Anyone with a badge is from Nock Deighton as well. So I will pass you over to our first speaker, who is Ryan Garbett from Private Finance.